Hi, in my previous video we were talking about normal response mode in point-to-point configuration, and that too in two-way alternate modes of communication. Okay, and that was without errors. So we were discussing about this particular thing. Okay, and then it was without errors. We'll now in this video we'll talk about how it operates with errors. Okay, it is the same thing. It is two-way alternate point-to-point communication, that is in normal response mode, and then only extra thing that it is with errors. Okay, basic working principle remains the same. It has a link establishment phase, and then data transfer phase, and then finally we have a link termination phase. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, now here start so we have two stations, A and B, A and B, A and B, and A and B, and then this is continuation. Okay, so after here it is here, and then followed by this, and then followed by this. Okay, we start. Okay, so we have a primary station, we have a secondary station. So primary station is actually sending a mode sending command with PBD equal to 1. What is this B? This is the address of the secondary station. What is this U? It is a unnumbered frame. What is this? It is a mode setting command, set normal response mode. With PBD equal to 1, it sends, okay, to B. B acknowledges that with unnumbered frame with unnumbered acknowledgement with FP equal to 1, but what happens is that it is lost. Okay, so after timeout, A has to again send the same command, okay, this mode setting command with an unnumbered frame with P equal to 1, and then it is it reaches B. B also sends, okay, says that it is ready for data transfer phase, so it sends a unnumbered frame with unnumbered acknowledgement with F equal to 1. Okay, so now A starts sending. Now this is the I frame, address is of B. This it is I0 followed by a 0. Now this 0 we have discussed last time, it is RR0. So this I0 is the first frame from A. Okay, and then this I1 is second frame from A. What is this 0? It is RR0. Since B has not sent anything, so it is expecting the first frame, that is I0 frame from B. So it is RR0. Okay, over here. Now what happens is that if you see here, A had sent this frame, but it was lost. It is marked by with a X over here. So this frame is lost. Okay, this frame is sent, this frame is received. Okay, so what happens when A receives I1 directly and not I0? So what it will do is that now it is also sending a I frame. So this is the address of the secondary station. I0 is the first frame from B, okay, and I1 is the second frame from B. What is this 0? Now it has already received I1, but it did not receive I0. But it is expecting I0 to come. So this 0 is for that. Okay, it is RR0. Please send me I0. Okay, so it is I0 with RR0 to A. Okay, and it is received by A properly. It is same over here. It is I1 and RR0 with F bit equal to 1, and it is also received properly. So A has received two frames properly, I0 and I1 from B. So next frame is I2. That is what in this frame it is depicting. It is telling us. Okay, so this last two is RR2. Why? Because it has received I1 properly and I0 properly. So with this it tells two things. One thing is that it has received these two frames properly and expecting the next frame, that is 2. So after receiving this particular frame, A understands that somehow this frame did not reach B. So it is again sending I0, okay, with RR2, okay, and then it sends I1 with, again it has to send I1, okay, I1 with RR2 with P equal to 1. What happens is that this time I1 frame, this frame doesn't reach, the station B. So and it is since it has sent with P equal to 1, it is expecting frames from B, but B did not receive this frame, so it cannot send. So it is what A will do is that it will wait for a timeout, and after a timeout, what it does is that it sends this supervisory frame addressing B This is S is a supervisory frame telling that please send me your next frame that it was expecting with p bit equal to 1. This is received properly. Okay, then we understand that RR is expecting the next frame, so it starts sending I2. See, I2 is the next frame from B, because it has sent I0 and I1 and it was received properly. So it is sending I2. Okay, and then next it sends I3. And what is this one now? Why it is 1? Because uh, I0 from A was received properly by B, but I1 was not received. So that is what it is doing. So it is telling that please send me I1 again. Please send me I1 again from your side, because I1 was not received properly. These are my frames, okay? And this it sends this frame with f equal to 1. So with this, your station A, that is the primary station, understands that I1 was not received, so it is sending I1 properly. Okay, why this is 2 written over here? See, it has sent I2 and I3 over here, but I2 was not received properly. Okay, by it was not received only because it is marked as a cross over here, and from this I3 it came to know that I2 was sent and not received properly, so it is expecting this 2 from B. That's why it is that's why it is written 2 over here. So it is actually RR2 for this particular frame. Okay, with PB equal to 1. Okay, so what is this now? So from this it came to know that B came to know that A did not get I2, so it is actually sending I2 again. Okay, what is this 2 now? That this 2 is indicating RR2, meaning the previous frame was received properly. This I1 was received properly and it is expecting I2. Okay, and then it also sends what now? I3. Okay, it sends I2 and then it sends I3 expecting the second frame, the I2 frame from A with f bit equal to 1. Again, this does not reach the other side. So after timeout, since it has received 2 properly over here from B, so it will say it will send a supervisory frame asking for 3 I3 with p bit equal to 1. Okay, since it is asking for I3 frame, now here there is a small mistake over there. This is not I2, this is I3. Okay, and expecting I3 from A with f bit equal to 1. Okay, so this is how everything data transfer phase is complete. Now A doesn't want more frames from B, so it sends a supervisory frame and it is telling the unwillingness in this particular using this particular command, that is receive not ready fourth. I don't want your fourth frame. Okay, the only option remains would be sending RR2. Okay, and then A actually disconnects when A receives this particular frame from B. It is actually disconnecting the link using the disconnect command. Okay, so it is disconnecting. It will send unnumbered frame with disconnect with p bit equal to 1, and then to this B will respond with again a unnumbered frame with unnumbered acknowledgement with f bit equal to 1, and this is how the link is terminated. So this was two-way alternate point-to-point communication with errors. Okay. Now next is two-way simultaneous. Now here it is that was alternate. Only one station was sending data at a time. Here it is not so. It is like again it is point-to-point only with errors, but it is two-way simultaneous. So both stations are sending frames simultaneously. Then see, for example, you need not by heart such diagrams. Okay, you can write your own frames. Okay, only that you should know the logic properly. Okay, I'll just make this thing very simple. Okay, what you need to know over here is that you should see exactly the starting and the end time of the frames when they are reaching on the other side. Okay, now this is very simple. A wants to start communication, so mode setting command with normal response mode with p equal to 1, unnumbered frame, address is B, and then to this the B will respond with unnumbered frame again with unnumbered acknowledgement with f bit equal to 1. So with this the link is established. Okay, it is two-way simultaneous, so both will transmit. Now first we'll see what is happening over here, and then we'll see what is happening over here. Okay, now it is sending the first frame, that is I0, and then it sends I1, and then it sends I2. Okay, why it is 0 over here is because it has not received anything from B, so that's why it is 0. So it is expecting the first frame I0 from B. Okay, why it is 0 here is that although this fellow had sent I0, but just see the time. Okay, this frame has not completely been received. You see it before it sends your I1, so that's why it is still expecting I0 over here from the other side. Now here why it is 0 over here now? Why do you think there is 0 over here? Okay, because this fellow had sent I0. Okay, but just see the timing. So this I2 was sent some milliseconds before complete reception of this frame. That's why it is 0 over here. Okay, so if this frame was supposed to start from here, then this would have been I1. Okay, so since this frame is starting just before completely receiving this frame, so it is still 0. That's all understood why these last bits are 0 over here. Okay, so from these three frames, this frame was not received, okay, by B properly. Now we'll see what this will receive at the other end. Okay, so it is sending I0, I1 and I1. Okay, only two things it is sending. Why it is 1 over here? 1 means it is RR1. So before this frame was sent, this frame was sent, this frame was properly received from A. So it has actually received I0. So that's why it is expecting the next frame, that is I1. That is what it is mentioning over here. Send me RR1. Okay. Okay, it is sending RR1 from here. Okay. Why it is 1 over here? Why it is 1 over here? Because it did not receive I1. Though it was sent over here and this frame was sent after this frame was received. Actually this frame was not received only. So it is still expecting the same frame I1. That's why it is RR1 over here. Okay. Now what happens is that over here it received I2. Okay. Now this B received I2, but after receiving I2 it understood that it did not receive I1. It had received I0, it received I2, but it is expecting I1. So what it does is that it sends a supervisory frame telling A to send I1 properly, I1 again. So it is sending this command reject 1. So send me I1 again. Okay. So when this is received on the other side, when this is received, so it understands that it wants I1, okay, from A. So it is sending I1 over here and then I2 over here. Okay. Why this is 2 over here? Because it has received I1, I0 and I1 from B. So that's why it is expecting I2. That is, this 2 is sent for, is actually telling RR2. That is, it wants I2. Okay. And then, and then it sends I2. Okay, why it is 3 over here? Because just before it sent this frame, it has received I2 from the other side. That's why it is saying send me the next frame. That is RR3. That is, it is asking for I3 frame. Okay, at the same time, you see here also, B sends I2. Okay, because it has sent I1, now it sends I2. Why this is 1? Because it did not receive 1 from A, so it is still asking for 1 over here. Okay, now here also what is happening is that see, it had sent I2 properly, but this frame was just sent a little before proper reception of I1 frame, so it is still expecting I1. So that's why it is written here RR1. Okay, with FB equal to 1, and then A doesn't want more frames from B. That is last frame that it received properly was I3, so it doesn't want 4 I